taking you back to the coalition, you left the coalition, I mean, you call for UDP, GDC, and other parties who are the coalition for. Currently, the local government commission in Bitakan, we have seen some of the revelations happening there, like in some of these councils in the country. Council will be UDP, will be Nyakang, will be NDP. Some of the critics in other social media have started challenging whether UDP is the right, is the solution for this country. Even though you are calling them, you are not a UDP sympathizer, but then you are calling them for a coalition. If UDP can do this in a council, then why should people trust them with the leadership of this country? People are writing that is happening in social media, the critics, and every day, even on the news outlet about Finti Kanjele. Do you think what is happening in the local government commission is a good sign to call UDP into a coalition?
I listen to me, my brother. What happened in the past is like spilled milk. Mote kumbono la, you know, ni jobonda. Ni jobonda abunda. You try to get some more another water. Otherwise, you know, you can take that water again. You cannot use that. Now, what happens in the past, it happens. It's not only UDP that is in the local government. There was MPP as well. Even Birkamajang, MPP lebih but because of there are so many millions that were embezzled. So what about that? So everybody got their opinions. What we are talking about today is solution of uprooting this government. Like everybody is saying that, you know, they don't want Barrow to have a third term. That's what I am saying, in a civilized way, in a professional way, in a democratic way, in a constitutional way. That is, you know, for us to operate around Barrow, because there is no single party who will do that. We tried that in 2021, it didn't work. But after the elections, these four parties that I made mention, we went to Usainu Dabo's house for the petition. Amakande, Yaya Tamba, Sambai Fall. They all went to I was there. We all went to Usainu Dabo's house. For what? For him to give him all our powers, to give him the go-ahead for him to file a petition for the government. So what? UDP is good at fighting the petition, going to court? Is that what they are good at? No, that is not the case. We don't have to wait until you know, the damage is done. We need UDP. No, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Let's come together. Senegal, that's what they did here. Pastef, people came and rallied behind Usman Sonko. Jomai and Usman. Jomai never thought he was going to be the president. Honestly, he never thought that. But again, Allah has destined that to happen. You understand what I'm saying? But all the opposition parties, they came and rally behind them. So similarly, that can happen here. Again, here we can have a very good MOU. And don't get me wrong, it's a gentleman agreement. Yes, it is a gentleman agreement. But listen, we can bring in the lawyers to sign everything that we know we need to sign. Everything has to be projected to the national development. Nothing to do with any party or Yaya Jammeh out there or anything. It's everything is to do with the Gambia. How we are going to administer the Republic of the Gambia after we win the elections. Now, if we have that in place, no party is going to bypass that.
Okay.
Nobody will.
Will bypass that MOU?
No, you won't. Because of the simple reason that we are looking at the national interest, and everything is according to law. If the person, the flag bearer is going to spend only one term, it's going to be 5 years. It's not going to be 3 years or 4 years or anything like that. It has to be constitutional. You understand? The reason why 2016, like I told you, it was a sacrifice. Yeah, Adam Barrow sacrifice. The sacrifice, he knows that. He knows that. He knows that. President Barrow knows that more than anybody else. He was sacrificed as the designated president. But if at all by right, they just want a transitional government, they could have put Halifa Saleh to be the flag bearer. Because he was the most instrumental guy anyway. Most people supported the coalition 2016 because of Halifa Saleh. Even after when they left to Dakar, you know, he was the only one here. You know, answering questions, going from one radio station to the next, talking to people. You understand what I'm saying? You know, but from when they came back, now the personal interests start kicking in. Now this is where, you know, they start disintegrating. They never had meeting from the day they won the election. The election was declared that they won. They never had a meeting. They never sat down. Uncle OJ, may his soul rest in peace, he said it. We interviewed him and he said that. We never had a meeting from the day we won. So it means now everything has to be done at random. You cannot administer a country randomly, my brother. Then why do you need a constitution? You have to have set rules, and everybody have to abide by those rules. You understand what I'm saying? Us, what we are talking about here, honestly, this is at my level. This is not at APRC, No to Alliance level or UDP level, because I haven't sat down with any UDP executive or anything, or even our executive. I haven't sat down with them yet. I am talking loud. I'm talking out loud. Because I cannot understand people talking about President Barrow should not contest the third term. Why not? President Barrow, there is nothing barring him from doing that. Constitution doesn't bar him. If the Constitution bar him from doing that, I will be part of. I will be part of the people who's gonna. He will not even dare to think of going for that term. But then the Constitution didn't bar him, and the people around him, they don't want whatever is it that they're doing to end, because they're enjoying. They have just 89 vehicle at $150,000 from the OIC. Now distributed them. They have million. Which ministry right now can you clap for? There's none. From the presidency down, you cannot clap for no ministry, none whatsoever. There is no minister. All ministries are found wanting. All.
Currently, Mr. Mbowe is not happy with the current government, especially the leadership of President Adam Barrow. I even means sector Jumala point me has been so disappointing since Barrow took over.
All of them.
As president.
All of them. All of them. All of them. Every single one of them needs to be changed from President Barrow down. The government. We need another government. This one. But President Barrow said it. It's a Mahal cabinet.
We have been seeing him changing ministers, but Gambians sometimes people question
it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. Changing ministers doesn't do the trick. Because you know why? The damage has been done already, and the damage is very expensive to repair. It's irreparable. The only way we can repair it is just to change the government. Trust me. No new whole system to go overhaul this system of rampant corruption and bring in the revolutionary ideas, and that is Gambia Force. Because right now it's not Gambia Force.
Okay.
Because if there was Gambia Force, then you will be happy to take your wife to the hospital to deliver. When was the last time you saw a pregnant woman? Please do the research. My brother, you are in the media. You guys don't joke with these things. I know anytime I say this, people laugh, but it's not funny. People don't get pregnant right now. They are not, because they know they're going to die when delivering. A sister of ours, she lives here. I can take you to the house. This shop here. When we going out, I will take you there. She died 23 years old, delivering. She was just delivering. She died with the baby. Trust me, we had first-hand experience.
Like when you say such kind of stuff, people in the government, especially the ministers or special advisors, they come out to challenge it. Recently, even Mohamed Sabal have been doing the same thing, challenging some of the questions. But the government is doing tremendously well.
Which one?
Farato, and other. Other places. So these are what they will be telling
my brother, before you build new hospital, there are already existing ones. Who facilitate? Who facilitate medication? There are already existing ones. Facilitate them. Bring in the medications. Don't make it difficult for people to die. Make it difficult for people to die. Don't make it easy. Right now, you go to Ndemban. You don't want to go to Ndemban. Brother, you don't want to take your family to Ndemban. You don't want to go to Ndemban. I don't even think I would rather die here on my sofa than to go into Ndemban. Why? Why would I go to Ndemban? To do what? To go and die there? In Ndemban. In Ndemban. Why are people dying like flies? Why are people are dying like flies in Ndemban? This is on a daily basis. Brother, you grab your camera and we go. I will pay for the trip from there and to your house. You will be even surprised. You see people are lying down on the floor. Patients. They are on the floor. They don't even have beds to lie on. And you're telling me about building new hospitals? Before, facilitate the existing ones so that people can survive. before thinking of building new ones. There was a time that he wants to build a hospital at the State House. Yeah, okay, that means then there are no good ones. Build whatever section you want to build it at the RVH. It's just thrown through away. You can just cross the road and go to RVT, Edward Francis Small Teaching Hospital. Make a special one there for the ministers and president. No problem. You can do that. But don't try to build hospital, in the State House. You have to isolate yourself, so let people die, but you are going to live, because the president and his family, they got doctors at their disposal all the time. So his life is not in threat at all.
Mujamal coming for long call. The next government coming in case ni President Adam Barrow in 2026, Mahana Katal winter, the next president to come or the next government to come to replace him. We have a lot of works to do. Mujamal coming for long call. The system has already been destroyed. But even though medium that the government side la, I told government for this is one of the best government in Gambia also infrastructure development, economic wise and other stuff. What do you think the next government need after 2026? In case I have a coalition of command will not gain my any president to come. Yamra mini nyanda kala face focus to put Gambia economy and tankola kweke putting young classes.
No, that is easy because it was done. The APRC was here, and security was number one throughout the whole world, throughout the whole wide world. Gambia was more secure than America, Spain, Germany, England, Russia, China. Gambia was safer than all these countries in the world. Trust me. So to bring that back is no problem. We already know. Give the responsibility to the Gambians. The Gambians are not, they are disarmed. The Gambian soldiers are disarmed. You rely on foreign soldiers. What do foreign soldiers know in our own country? They are here just to protect the presidency and his family. So the rest, they don't care about Tanje or whatever. No, they don't. But what we were doing when we were in power, we empower our own Gambians. You understand what I'm saying? Because when we came to power, there was the Zandaram. The Zandaram were here. But British Army training team was here. The Nigerians were here. But they were all evacuated. They left the country, source of the country. We train our own soldiers, our own Gambians, male and female. Give them the responsibility. Empower them. You understand? Give them the responsibility to take care of their own country, which they did. They did with their eyes closed, because they know their country, they know the ins and outs, they know their borders, they know the porous areas, the porous borders, they know everything. They know everything. So they have to protect it. If they protect the country, they are protecting the Bamal, sisters and brothers. So it will be their pride. You understand? But if you disarm those people and you bring foreigners, for foreigners to putting a military base in your own people, killing your own people, you understand what I'm saying? Threatening you, doing all this. What do you expect those people to do? They will just relax and leave you with your foreign soldiers. They will not be able to do so. So now every bandit in the sub-region, they are here in the Gambia. From Tuba, from everywhere. Brother, the country is virtually a narcotic state.
Taking you back to that, Ngajila recently dropped law enforcement agency. Iko ya shira mafuma yung jane sa wose kami muda iyali. Iko ya jane ngajila ya jane la but report finded na karton di ko suable kaya kamuda ya min jane aman ki original one ng ngajila even ministry finded ka diam karton di ko iba kiskis ro iba sem iba afla police ro kiskis ro ka kunya na purka ni mo ba ku ko makamuda akamuda shira mafuma kita ku nyam ka sembo so banko ni come back recently yam na min nyanta ka purka ni ta ngajila one of your guy abokan FM colleague America ni diam min kita drop law enforcement agency la nyaton kolka tapale ya min ken jamin abu banko ni matam na defamba banko yinka katni je ko abnormality mi yang ko le ko sira ma fon mina fanna ni na mina nyanta ka fali even though you direct police soto mo jamalo africa wo is competent pour ka system on falinge ko ngajala adefon la recently adefon bypass mo so wol fono because some of what need to be changed in drop law enforcement agency na fa ni allegation of illate kan asabata ko tonyale.
Trust me, my brother, the whole entire government needs to be changed. Honestly, right now there is not like you're gonna change this part or change that part to have a running. No, nothing like that. You see, if the brain is corrupted, the body is gonna malfunction. If the brain is corrupted, the body will malfunction. every part of the body, including your toes. Why? Because it's a link. It's a mind and body link. Now, the government is rotting already. It's a rotten government. It's all over the place. The guys who are telling you, oh, the government is doing great, this, that, and the other, they were here just few moons ago, criticizing Adama Barrow, criticizing them. Sabali is number one. Number two, Ismail Sise. I can give you their audio, their videos, criticizing Barrow, even criticizing the people who are insane enough to even vote for Barrow. But now, right now, they are with him. So you see, this is just a question of what can I have. It's all about selfish interest. That's why they are not looking into nothing else. Everybody want to enrich themselves and let the country die. But it doesn't work like that. Now, this is the power of the revolution. This is what July 22nd revolution was fighting from Jawara's regime, to make sure Gambians are disciplined in the sense that they're going to adhere to the rules and regulations of this country. That was number one. You understand what I'm saying? Number two, to sacrifice for the development of this nation, because we have to sacrifice. There should be a whole generation that will do the sacrifice for the coming generation. There should be. That's what happens, everywhere you go. All these developed countries, they have the depressions, the civil rights, whatever. They have all of these kind of problems before industrial revolutions, this standard and the other, which transform them. Which transformed them really. It brought them to their senses. They came to Africa to take our resources, natural and mineral resources, to go and enrich themselves.
You cannot blame Barrow. System because even models, as some places will tell you, Gambians need to change their attitude. That is the public servant and the civil servant. More do in the damindo. You know that even do just for your personal interest. More for government falling. Come the same people or the system on your corner. It changes me and call for at a certain.
No, well, it just depends who is the leader, because that was here. Harbi Finkotake Fufulaleke. It was here prior to 1994. But when 1994 came, people were going to work and earn their money. You do a good job, you get a reward. You do a bad job, and you go to the mile 2. And that's what happens to any country in the world. Wherever you go, that's how it works. You abuse the government funds or whatever, you go to prison. You understand what I'm saying? You do jobs, you do a good job, you got bonuses, you got rewards. Even in Allah's, he have reward and punishment system. That's the only two, Arjana and Safara. Reward and punishment. So it just depends on the people that are leading the nation. You understand? When Jammeh was here, was different. Do you want to tell me that all these things that are happening currently, it was happening in Jammeh's time? No. Definitely no. Because he was curbing that. He was suppressing it. The corruption, this, that, and the other. He was just putting a lid on it, trying to suppress it. Now, it backfires. It's escalated right now. Everybody want to enrich themselves. Everybody don't care. The drugs, particularly drugs. Oh, come on. If you want to stand in their way, my brother, just be careful. Go and buy 7 meters, because they will kill you. You don't have to stand in their way. You have to just let them to happen. So, si bopa bi mo yaho. Si bopa bi yaho re jella. Si bopa bi yaho re dole ka body. Now, this is exactly what is happening right now with this country. So the whole system needs to be overhauled. The whole government needs to be changed. And lulu Gambians nyoko wara buka. Nyoko wara buka lulu because nyoko negari sona. Now, if ne defu lulu 2026, every single Gambian will live to regret, including the NPP. They will live to regret that for the rest of their lives.
What are the current situations?
Yes, no, the fact escalate. It's going to escalate.
We have
to a detrimental state. Look, I swear, I'm talking on media. It's on record. So we have to come together and say, listen, enough is enough. We do it peacefully. come together, we march, we have our MOU, we work together, we do a decent politics, we allow anybody to do their politics, government or whatever, or new parties or whatever, whoever wants to come and join us, salam khairan. Whoever doesn't want to come and join us, salam khairan, because it's a free world. But the three parties that went to Usainu Dabo for the petition in 2021, that's what I'm calling, because I was with them at that material time. GDC, to Alliance, and Esam by Fall. I'm calling them. Of course, we're together with UDP. So the four of us is definitely a winning formula. That's you cannot see them losing. You cannot see us losing. So this is what I'm saying. I'm calling them for them to come and we do this. It's our only opportunity. Now, if we slack and just leave this to go on the side, on the curb, until that doesn't happen, we will regret this.
At the final part, maybe budget o yung filter for the next year send yung call na naman sa kung lala ko na fana but yamo ba siya ring fana mi na wala kita 30% increment the salary nindo there are some mi ba fukang it's a good move by the current government to ajak salary nila pa 30% but there are some mi ko there actually ni ba fukang ko ni 30% nila pa tax ni bala fala women expenditure yung fana bala fala still now there is no help from it yung budget o ni na yari le ma na title through it
well, all I can see, I haven't gone into it in detail. I just saw it from the front page of the newspaper. All I see is just a political stunt. That's all I can see. It's just to try to bap the people. Oh yeah, there will be 30% increment. Oh yeah, that government is like what? Why now? Don't you think that we needed the civil servants? They needed this 4 years ago. Or 3 years ago, we needed it. But why didn't it happen? With all the millions that were here, with all the embezzlement of the funds up to 110 billion, our debt. Do you understand? So why, if you are talking about it right now, this is just to accumulate some money to prepare themselves for the campaign. They will have enough money to lavish on the campaign trail. Buying cooking pots and bag of rice and this and that and the other to give to electorates. That's not otherwise. They don't even mean it. They don't even mean it. Trust me, it's just a political stunt. I said it, and it's on record. So if it happens, you can call me and say, "Oh, Mr. Mbowe, but there is then I will apologize."
Ministerial position, I will State House, Minister of is it President?
See?
But at the same position on hindi mean that he's the chief of staff.
Chief of staff,
a
yeah.
public servant,
Yes.
civil servant position on
See?
confusion
Of course, it's a Bahal cabinet.
So why do you need a minister of presidential affairs while you have the chief of staff and other stuff and the same party?
And you have presidential advisors. 5, I don't know. 4.
Is that good for the current budget?
It's not. It's not, my brother. It's not. It's nowhere good. Nowhere near good. Trust me. It's not even necessary at all. With how many advisors? How many advisors surrounding him, including ministers, PAMSECs? What are they all doing? What are they doing from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock, or from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock? What are they doing, my brother? What job are they doing? Because if they are doing work, obviously, at least they will produce something tangible that people can see to the benefit of the Gambians. But they are not doing no work. So why do you have to be, creating another, avenue of lavishing money? Because it's just pure confusion. It's just Bahal cabinet. So Bahal cabinet will do Bahal will just add some more netatu and just to make them Bahal rich. That's all is going on, but nothing else, my brother. These people, they don't think about us. They're thinking about themselves, because all they are thinking right now is, listen, they have no chance of winning 2026. So now they're doing everything possible, to go around, people and start to act nice and this and that just to win the elections. Because that way they will continue the trend that they already started. But they cannot see themselves. Do you see the Fabakari and Co, and the Sidi Njai and Co, without the government? Just picture that. The Sabali and Co, I know they can easily, whatever government comes, they can go there and even at least If Iblis now comes and be next president, they will come and say, oh yeah, you are the man, top man, this, that, and the other. Because that's what they do for just their interest, personal interest. They never look at the national interest. The ones that are looking at national interest is you and I and Ibrahim. We are looking at national interest. We are working. We are doing things out of the ordinary. We are sacrificing, putting Gambia and our work, in front of our own personal interest. It's not happening with this government. So the entire government needs changing, and the only way we can do that is just to really to wipe them out nicely.
Finally, janin be Mr. Mbowe for jibela vaga reality TV jambere jibe kam program ka mi de currency na fale to di nan rek ni ba interview so kam bi to wol kata Mr. Pa Modou Mbowe ami yalan ko ne kita non hakumalati noto alliance mo le mi yalan ko le ni bari man sa fon president ya jengo do ko yikita natal ba ka tanyi so kam bi to ni na janin ba fintila drum Mr. Mbowe finally what would you want to add towards this interview, like for the government or towards the current issues of the country, and again what to be expected in 2026 presidential election?
Well, Ibrahim Amadou Abarkabake, Ibrahim, my father as well. Thank you very much, guys, for opportunity. At least my program also. I'm just advising them for them to be wise enough. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ate jila I doko ke mol men yalon ko okay, let me say it in one of yalla du wacca si mu defal ñu li ñu wara defal suñu bopa. God will not come down and do the things that man is supposed to do for themselves, right? Just like even prayers, he ordained we have to pray. That is a must if you are a Muslim, but God doesn't come and pray for you. Ramadan same way, we do it ourselves. So to change the government is our responsibility. It's not violently, the most democratic way. Let's come together. There is no, listen, we are living together. We see each other. Hi, we go to, naming ceremonies, we meet each other. We go to funerals, we meet each other. We greet each other, we sit down, we chat. I met Dursano the other time, when I went to my late friend's funeral. We stood there and we were chatting. And Dudsano, who is the advisor to the president? Youth advisor, I don't know. So, we chat, we do this, that, and also there is no there's no barrier for us to come together. Let's look at the national interest. The Gambia is the most important. Gambia should be forced. Now, if Gambia is not okay, near Bunjango Soto and near Mutu, whatever car Soto, if Gambia is not okay, you are not going to be okay. Because if I am your brother, I'm living in desperate, as a destitute, you cannot be flamboyantly living your life, and your brother is, a destitute, or your sister. You understand what I'm saying? Or things are not going right. You will be helping them. And the way things are going right now, my brother, tell me who is okay here in this country. Even the ones that are pretending to be okay, they're not. NPP, I mean, they are not. So it's our responsibility for us to make that change. I am calling Gambians, genuine Gambians, the Gambians that consider Gambia force for us to come together. You understand? Especially these three parties that went to Davo. GDC, APRC, Noto Alliance, and Esam Fall. I'm calling you guys. Let's go to Usenu Dabo and sit down and we talk. The flag bearer, we can be discussed there. We can discuss every single thing there and put everything into perspective. Let's not wait until, after elections for us to be fighting for a petition. It will be too late. You understand what I'm saying? Let's do it now. Now is the time. Now is the perfect opportunity for us to do it. We have the golden chance to do so. Let's not just waste it for one or two people who are benefiting and don't want that to end. Because obviously the paid pipers, they would not want this to end. You understand? They are traveling, they're having their party, they're doing this, they're having their cars, this, that, and the other. So they have no problem. That's what they need. They want to be part of. They want to belong. You understand? They are not looking at the interests of the country. So now, us Gambians right now, the ones who are feeling the pinch, let's come together and change the status quo. That way, we will take care of our nation. We will come, make sure our hospitals are okay. We will make sure that security is all right. We will make sure that education is back to where it was, free education, up to tertiary, up to the university. Because when Jammeh left, there was 90% of the students were on government scholarship at the University of the Gambia. So obviously, we lost all those glories. Even at the Gambia College, that was free. They were on stipend. And now, no, now we pay $16,000 to enroll, and you take care of your own self with food and all whatnot. So can you imagine? So these are all things that needs to come back. Gambians need to enjoy their own country. Gambians need to enjoy the benefits of their natural and their mineral resources, which is not in our control right this minute. Every resources that we have, whether it's natural or mineral, is being controlled by the Western world or the outside world. There is nothing in this country right now that is controlled by Gambian. Tell me one thing that Gambians are in control of in their country. Nothing, absolutely. There's nothing you can tell me right now, Amadou. Nothing. So, and you call that what? It's like, we are strangers in our own country. Even the strangers, they are more settled. They are more they are more on the ball than us. The strangers are more on the ball here in this country than us. Now, if you go to a Nigerian right now and you ask him for $100, he will give you $100. Not dalasi, $100. But if you go to a Gambian business, he will not even give you $1. He will give you dalasis. You understand what I'm saying? So obviously, what are we playing at? Are we going to surrender to let our country? Now the worst part is now they come and they want to export our human resource, our youths, to take them to Spain, this, that, and the other. When there are currently some Gambians who are not, who doesn't have papers. Why can't you and they are deporting them? Why can't you just legitimize their stay and give them the opportunity to work? And leave these ones here. If the Gambian youths are left these shores of this country and go to Spain, this one goes to Italy, this one goes to Saudi Arabia, who is going to fill that void, that vacuum? Who? Then the foreigners will come. So now when it comes to election, who is going to vote? When it comes to referendum, who is going to vote? Foreigners? They're going to be making decisions for our country? Come on. Are we crazy? This is not okay. It's not good. This is a sign of a failed government. Only failed government will export their youth. Why can't you create the jobs here in the country? Agriculture, we have the arable land. 60% of our land is arable. Why can't you ask those Spanish or whatever to come and bring those facilities over there, those machineries over here? We do the farming. We'll do it here and you export it 50-50. You make good deals. Whilst you providing jobs, accommodation and all whatnot, insurance, whatever, for the Gambian youths. They stay in their own country and work, make money, better lifestyle. But you don't export them. You don't do that. No country does that. America, there is visa lottery for America. They're importing people. People are going to America, people are allowing people to go to their country and we are exporting our own human resource. Is that okay? If anybody tells me that, I saw when I saw it, I thought, no, this is the last throw of the dice. This government needs to be changed. Wallahi. Now that is when I start advocating for us to come together.
But someone say it's a good deal for the country. Like
how?
Like this, what they will be telling me, coming for a long call. If funding gets to the end, they go outside and be making money, then coming back and invest it into their own country.
How is that so easy?
No, this is what they will tell you.
No, but how is that so easy? That's not so easy. You take 200 Gambians, young Gambian, go male and female. Samba, Spain. You take another 300, 400. Samba, Saudi Arabia. You take how many are you taking? Do you want to tell me that those people are going to be rich within 5 years? No, they will have bills to pay. My brother, it's not that easy. You have more bills over there than you have bills here. Because your gas and your electricity, that's a must. And your food, your transportation, these are must. Your clothing, there is 4 seasons: summer, winter, autumn, and spring. Every single season they need clothing. You have to buy them. Otherwise you die. Winter can kill you. Trust me. So imagine, just to finance that and to pay your rent, where you're going to live. I swear to God, if they are paying you $200 or £200 sterling a week, you are going to spend 150 on utilities. You'll be left with 50. So that 50, if you are a cigarette smoker, you need to buy a cigarette. A packet of cigarette now is £20. 20 pounds. 20 pounds. Okay. convert 20 pounds to dollars. You don't want to give me the results.
2,000.
Thank you, just for one packet of 20. Now, you have to buy petrol for your car, or you have to buy travel card for your boss to travel back and forth to work, because you have to go to work in order to make your money. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and you have to send money back home. So how much are you going to left to save? Bro, you literally don't have nothing to save. You literally don't have nothing to save. Do you understand what I'm saying? So how long will you be doing that work in order to save up to 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 pounds sterling? My brother, that will take you 10 to 15 to 20 years if you are not a drug seller. I'm telling you facts. I know it, but I have grandkids in England. Grandkids. So that goes to show you how long I've been living there. I have grandkids in England and Sweden. Grandkids. So I know what I'm telling you when I'm on camera. And let anybody, deny me. My brother, it's not that easy. This is not a good deal.
Thank you.
No country exports export their human resource. They are looking for it. America is doing a visa lottery. You apply the visa lottery, you win. You pack your things, and you take your mate along with you. They need more people to build to maximize their industries. Now, if 55,000 goes to America for this year, then their production will increase. So if they were producing 200,000, they will 200,000, 255,000 now, because there are 255,000 people that are already there. But they don't come to idle or anything. They will come to the workforce because they have been vetted. They have their profession and whatever. They're going to fill in some of the areas that are vacant. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they do. They're increasing their population, and we are decreasing our population, and that's okay with us, my brother.
Okay.
Oh my! No. That's a failed government right there, man.
Thank you, Mr. Pa Modou Mbowe.